welcome to Kitchen Basics 101, where I teach you the bare bone basics as if you've never cooked a day in your life from the perspective of a mom. Doing a little pasta salad today, bacon and peas because I like it. And I'm using these little teeny cute little pastas. It's this, whatever that name is, but it doesn't matter. You can use whatever pasta shape you want, any pasta shape. But I'm going to use these little pastas because they're similar size to the peas, and then I cut up my bacon, which has already been cooked, into similar size, so it's all similar sized. Step one is I'm getting my peas out of the freezer, just so that they can come to room temperature while I'm prepping everything else, and then I put a pot of water on to the boil. All right, my pasta water is boiling. I'm gonna put a nice big, couple pinches of salt into the water. This pasta takes 9 minutes to cook, so I'm gonna set it for 7 minutes, the timer, because I'm gonna blanch my peas in this pasta water, which is why I have a little extra water than maybe I need. I'm gonna blanch my peas in here just so that they're not completely raw and they just get a little bit of a cook on them. So I'm gonna boil this pasta for 7 minutes, and then I'm gonna throw my peas in here and then cook it for another couple of minutes. It'll take an extra minute, so probably 3 or 4 minutes to get the pasta al dente, because the peas will take it down from the boil. While I'm waiting for my pasta to finish, to cook, I'm gonna make the dressing. So it calls for about a cup and a half of mayonnaise. So I'll probably just finish off this container. I'm gonna add to the mayonnaise some apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons, maybe 3. I like it a little more vinegary. 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons of white sugar. It's not gonna make it sweet, it's just going to add balance. That's always what you're looking for, right? We want sour and then creamy, fatty and sweet and savory and salty. I'm gonna do probably a teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of ground black pepper. Gorge. I'm gonna do probably around a teaspoon of garlic powder. I don't love onions, so I'm gonna do half a teaspoon of onion powder, just because it's not my favorite flavor, but if you want to do a whole teaspoon, go ahead. And then I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of dried parsley. All of this, a little whisk and a taste, just to see how I feel about it. That's a very important part when you're cooking anything, right? And you should make it how you like. If you want it saltier, you add more salt. If you want it more oniony, add more onion. If you love a shallot, throw a shallot in here. You should definitely make it to your own flavor profile. Look at it, looks gorgeous. If you love it to be a little bit thinner, add some olive oil, but I like it to be thicker personally. So I'm gonna give this a little taste and see where I'm at. It's been 7 minutes, so it's time for me to throw my peas in and see how it takes the boil down when you put your peas in. And then I'm just gonna cook that for another 2 minutes and then strain. Okay, I strained the pasta and peas, and then I gave it a rinse under cool water, and then I'm just gonna let it sit here. I have it on top of the pot and let it drain for a minute just to get some of this excess liquid off so it doesn't water down my sauce. Now it's time for the assembly. We're adding the noodles and the peas to our dressing. But just a little bit of a toss before I add my bacon, my cheese. I just lost 2 peas in the war. Just to see what my ratio looks like for sauce to noodles. But you can always make more dressing on the side and throw it on top of here. So don't stress, don't worry. But it looks pretty good. So now I've got some cut up bacon. How much? I don't know. Bacon, you measure with your heart. So I'm going to put a bunch and I'm going to give it a toss and see what the ratio looks like to bacon, because I love bacon. Who doesn't love bacon? I cooked up a pound of bacon, maybe a little less, 3/4 of a pound. And that's what I chopped up and put in here. So you use as much bacon as you like. You have a pound of pasta, which doubled in size when it cooked. You have a pound of peas. If you want to have a pound of bacon, that's a personal choice. Okay, now a little Parmesan cheese. This is 5 ounces. I usually grate it myself, but I was feeling lazy, so I bought some grated. So I'm just going to put like a handful to start. I love cheese, and you really can't have enough cheese in my world, but it can be salty. So I want to taste it before I get too crazy with the cheese. You guys, this looks glorious. Let's get a spoon. I imagine I'm going to put more Parmesan, but I wanted to get a taste of it first. So I got a little bacon, a little pea, a little pasta. I feel like I have to show you from above. I just don't feel like it's doing it justice. And it's always better after it sits. Like this will be better after it sits in the refrigerator for a couple of hours and like it all soaks in and gets magical. Mmm. Yum. That is delicious. It needs nothing else. I'm not going to put anything else. It's perfect just like it is. 10 out of 10 or 1,000 out of 10 recommend. So good. It's not even chilled yet. And it is already so flavorful, so delicious. Love it. I'm going to put it in the fridge. And I mean, this can be lunch for the week, right? Put in little individual containers. Yum. I love you guys.